Hi, my name's Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to review a fundraising investor database case study for a client in the SaaS sector. If you watch my previous videos, you know you can click my Fiverr link below to get information on investor databases for venture capital, private equity, angel groups, and more. I also help clients with pitch deck reviews. If you're looking to send your pitch deck out to investors, I have a service on Fiverr where I will review it for you. Approximately 80% of the pitch decks that I receive are not suitable to be sent out to investors. This video highlights a comprehensive database of SaaS investors I recently created for a UK-based client. So what is this client looking for? This client is looking for $250,000 US, and it's their first round of funding. They're in the SaaS sector, and just for confidentiality reasons, I'll just leave it at that. Their territory, they're based in the UK, but they're also looking in the USA. And the database source that I'm looking at for this client is angel groups. Angel groups are of course groups of angel investors, family offices that have specified an interest in tech or SaaS, and venture capital firms, especially micro venture capital. The number of contacts they would like to end up with is around 1,000. So how do I find these contacts? I have a master database with 400,000 contacts, and this has just been increased from the 250,000 that I've been working on. And as we sit here at the middle of August 2023, the 400,000 contacts is going to be the database that I'm going to be working on for the rest of the year and into 2024. This includes venture capital, private equity, angel investors, family investment offices, hedge funds, high net worth, and ultra high net worth investors. So what did the final database include? This was a special case because this client had a very broad range, so I decided to expand it considerably. So the databases we're going to show a little bit later on, but I was able to find them just a little bit over 10,000 contacts. And that includes key contacts with titles, emails, and their addresses. So let's take a look at the database. So all my database searches start on this dashboard, and as you can see here, I have 252,000 contacts, and again, that's venture capital, private equity, hedge funds, family investment offices, and investment banks, everything that has to do with raising capital, and it is an updated database that has not only emails but LinkedIn's in some cases. And for example, if I were to start off with just a simple search of tech and not hit any country or city, then I'm going to come up with 4,455 contacts. If I wanted to narrow that down a bit, for example, let's say somebody was specifically looking for New York as the city, then I would have 217 contacts to take a look at in that case, and then I would simply go here, take a look at the see results, and I could export the search results onto an Excel spreadsheet. So that's how I start off with all my searches for my clients. So now we're over on the database part, and as you can see here, I have a number of lists. I'll go over them. So for this client here, I selected 2,400 UK and Europe contacts. So these are mainly contacts in the venture capital sector, and again, there's about 2,400 of them. Secondly, I have a UK and Europe Tech Angels database. So this is primarily a LinkedIn database, and these are contacts that have specified that they are individuals and angel investors, and there's descriptions as well. So if I scroll down to the bottom, you can see most of the fields are filled out so that this client has the ability to go contact these via LinkedIn. There are also programs available where you can actually enter the spreadsheet into the program, and they will pull the email addresses out if you wanted to contact them via email. But a lot of angel investors do like to be contacted by their LinkedIn addresses. So there's a fair bit there. There's 1,100. Global and UK contact. So this has 4,000 contacts, and you can see here what I've done is I've selected, because they're looking for a small amount, $250,000. You can see you've got venture capital, angel groups. Angel groups are, of course, groups of angel investors that have formed a formal syndicate, and that's the best way to contact them, because they're some of the groups have 100, 200, 300 angel investors, so that's a good spot. And you can see there's a lot of micro venture capital in here as well, which is perfect for this client. Again, USA Angel Groups, that's a small list. This is one of my more refined databases, and I've spent a fair bit of time making sure that this database has the largest group of angel groups that there are in the USA. And again, angel groups are perfect for people that are looking to raise funds, because they have a significant amount of people. You can see this one here, for example. They've made over 100 investments alone. So there's 143 contacts in that particular list. And then another one here, this is a separate filter that I have done of a database that has 250,000 contacts, and this is Global SaaS Angels. So everybody that's on this list is somebody that has used those keywords in their LinkedIn profiles, or tech specifically, but you can see here we've got industry and we've got keywords here. Now, the majority of the people who are senior, either CEOs or founders, you can see this one's here listed: angel investor, mentor, business angel, co-founder. These are all angel investors as well. If you're a founder of a venture capital firm, there's a very high probability that at some point in your career you were an angel investor. So those are great contacts to reach out to, not only for their connections at their current companies, but past deals that they have done. So that's a great resource. And Family Investment Office, if you watch my previous videos, you know that I have a database of about 10,000 of these, and that is, from what I understand, the largest database that is held by a single person, or even a lot of the firms. It's very hard to find angel investor database or family office databases. So this is one that I have, and what I have done is I've taken it and just focused on the USA and Europe for this client. So again, in this database here, you're going to have about 150 contacts. Again, that's the Family Investment Office. So as a review for this client, for UK and Europe, 2,400, UK and Europe Tech Angels, 1,100, Global UK and Europe, 4,000. Now there's going to be some duplication between this one and this one, but there are two different lists with different sets of data and information. UK Angel Groups is 140, Global SaaS, that's 2,500, and the Family Investment Office Tech Sector, 150. So that comes up. That's a big list. That's usually larger than what I do for clients, but because this client had a very broad scope of what they were after, and this is the first time they've raised funds, I've decided to give them a larger list. Usually my databases that I do for clients that are looking for specific purposes, they end up between 300 and 500, but for this client here, they're going to get a good start for their initial fundraising with 10,290 contacts. Are you looking for updated investor databases? My databases include venture capital, private equity, family offices, angel investors, angel groups, and high net worth investors with over 400,000 verified global contacts. And be sure to check out my full database of family investment offices, the perfect way to access ultra high net worth investors. This is the largest database of family investment offices that you're able to access. There's over 10,000 contacts. Click my Fiverr link below for more information. Thank you for watching this video.